We are live from Greensboro, North Carolina. Tonight's CSBA featured matchup here, and I just realized I didn't change the tip-offs. CSBA featured matchup is the number 6 seed Louisville Cardinals taking on the Miami Hurricanes. Why is my I never did today's tip-offs. Are you kidding me? I did everything but that. All right, well, we'll have to hide that. So, apologies like that. No one will be there. I did do the updates on the others, but how did I miss that? Anyway, joining me in the booth, what's up, Zay? Welcome back to Greensboro, buddy.
Yeah, welcome back to Greensboro. A little bit close to the home here for me. Getting ready for some ACC action here.
It should be a good one. Louisville and Miami. Louisville is number 6 seed coming into this game on the season, coming in at 1-7. A tall task here for them in this first round. Drawing the number 3 seed, Miami Hurricanes, who sit at 6-2 on the season. So, tough draw for the Cardinals. Cardinals, though, have played well at times throughout the season. Have some guys here. Be curious to see how guys like Jafari Kaida, match up with players like a Yoshi Medici or Seymour Butts. They actually have 3 centers on the Miami squad versus the 2 that Louisville holds. So, but Butts plays a little bit more of an exterior game. So I'm curious to see how that one plays out.
Yeah, definitely. Going into those matchups, yeah, we've seen from time to time again, Louisville showing sparks and with this roster, especially with the pieces that they have. But in order to win this game here, especially against a team
Oh,
like Miami,
apologies
that
there.
has a lot of
No,
depth.
no, I was
Um,
trying to fix the ticker. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the ticker while we do this.
No, you're fine. But yeah, against a team like them that has a lot of depth, they were looking to go through more of their stars, just other than just Kaida. We see Wichita, Yost, Bird, just to name a few of them, just to see from them to keep up with them offensively.
Yeah, for sure. 3 ball there from Miami extends the lead to 1 with a 3-2. That's actually their first bucket of the game. Nice job by the Hurricanes. And Seymour Butts, wow, what a block. He came out and blocked the 3-pointer from Dr. Yost. Now Butts going to find Yoshi Medici for the quick throwdown. You don't see Butts actually challenge at the 3-point line very often, but nice play hit by him.
I don't know, something lit a fire under him, I guess, in this game.
Yes, sir. Floater up, no good. Butts up with the rebound. Nice move by Blaylock. So 7-2 early lead here for Miami. Louisville going to call a timeout, and probably a good one here, Zay. Just don't want to get too far behind.
You definitely don't want to let.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, you definitely don't want to let things get out of hand, especially this early on in the game. We're not even 2 minutes into the game yet, and they're trying to start to pull away. So, yeah, nice call on timeout by the coach there to reel his players back in. Probably drop another play.
You know what's funny about, as we sit here and talk about it, I mean, Miami comes in as a 3 seed, but they're the defending champions right now. It's their title until this March Madness, right? So they're the defending champs. So see what kind of tests they have throughout as we go through this conference tournament as well as March Madness.
Yeah, just looking in just specifically the ACC, yeah, 3 seed, Duke, UNC, rivals in themselves, but getting major pieces from the portal from both teams. You can see the impact from both teams there as they get the 1 and the 2 seeds. So yeah, not even just them, but like other people in other conferences, like Gonzaga, Iowa, just to name a few. Yeah, there's gonna be some tests here for this Miami team, especially the defending title.
Yeah, for sure. Right now they're looking really strong, especially Butts, Seymour Butts, with the putback off the 3 miss there. 9-4 now, Miami. Here comes Miami the other way. Seymour Butts going to stop. He goes for the alley-oop, gets it over to Yoshi Medici.
And a little flashy here with the 360 throw down there.
Yeah, I'm a little flare. Appreciate that sub. Who's that sub in there? 850K. What up, buddy? Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for that sub. Defense here by the Hurricanes. Floater gets blocked. Miami trying to push the pace here in transition. Now going to kick it out to Blaylock. Butts giving all sorts of room. We're going to find a cutting Thompson.
Yeah, a little defensive breakdown there as Miami extends its lead a little bit more. Yeah, Louisville yet to get a shot down yet from the field, so looking to generate some offense here.
Yeah, they've kind of been struggling to say the least right now. I feel like there's some players on this Louisville Cardinals team that have, and if you go back to their one win on the season, it was against North Carolina. So they're capable if they play the way the way they're supposed to play. But right now, not looking strong as they're down by 11, 15-4 to start, 4:01 to go, first quarter. Watching this on Twitch. So 15-4 now. Henderson in the game. Right now, just struggling from the field, but here's an opportunity for Louisville again. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that first one's always the hardest to go down, especially when you missed a lot of shots. That confidence level starts to tank.
Fox goes inside. Randall Althor with a huge block. And 17-4.
No look pass.
Let's see. Boom! There we go. Now the ticker's fixed. Just did that while we were streaming here. I net at myself because I was like, "Oh, didn't need to do that." I would get through it pretty quickly today, and completely forgot to do the tip-offs part. So makes a huge difference though with that part of the ticker. Henderson now in a corner. He's going to get a screen. He's going to pull up. No good. So Louisville continues to struggle here. Nice follow there by Brandon Burns.
Yeah, that Miami defense sagged off a little bit there once he grabbed the offensive board. You can't really give up on a play like that.
Yes, sir. CDC gets fouled by Henderson, so he'll go to the line to shoot two. What's going on, everybody in stream? How everybody doing tonight? CDC knocking down the first free throw with Miami. We got a good slate of games, though, tonight, and I know this one does not look good early, but Illinois, Michigan State should be a banger, as should Rutgers, Michigan. I know Rutgers struggled during the season, but you always know C-Web's got something up his sleeve from a game plan perspective. He's the king of upsets, so I would expect them to have something ready and prepared for Michigan. Fox for three, no good. Rebound, though. McDonald floated back up on the miss, no good. Yeah, sometimes we saw some 6 seeds last night, Zay, and some higher ended seeds winning that I think probably didn't see happening, but right now Miami taking care of business.
Yeah, goes to show anyone can be anybody here, especially in March Madness. With the seeding going on there, yeah, just it's a one game type of thing, and at that point, you just gotta outplay a top seed for 32 minutes. 8 times 4. Yeah, 32 minutes of time. You just gotta outplay them for that.
The hard part
for a whole series.
Yeah, for sure. The hard part in these conference tournament games to get into March Madness, and I think this is kind of where you were trying to get to, but like it's a one and done, right? So if you lose here, you can't add to your resume of wins to try to get yourself into March Madness. And I think Louisville sitting at 1-7 is one of those teams that are on the bubble. So a win here would be huge, especially against the Miami. Would definitely. I mean, they have the big win against North Carolina. That could potentially be one of those things when you try to separate the difference between two teams that are on the bubble with a similar record. Because at the time, if I remember correctly, North Carolina was ranked like in the top 5. So it might have been even one. They might have been number 1 at the time, actually. Randall Althor with a nice take. Yeah, Downtown Dory said when they're rolling, they're rolling. I mean, yeah, 29 in the first quarter, it says a lot.
Yeah, they just played whoever offense for the most part. Almost everyone's getting a little touch on the ball there.
Rebound can't go for McDonald. Yeah, rough first quarter. That might be up there for the lowest first quarter ever, by the way. 6 points. I don't think I've seen that low. I'm not 100% sure if that's the record. See Weber's in the building, if we would know if he is. But a rough shooting quarter for Louisville. Back to Greensboro, North Carolina. 29-6. This one feeling like it's over before it even started. But they trail by 23. I mean, if you're Louisville, what do you got to do? What do you got to do here, Zay, to get back on track?
Their offense is stagnating. You can tell in that first quarter, they only have one shot fall. As a team from the field, they have those other 4 points from the line. So that was a good start there, getting those first two on the fast break there. But they just need to find their identity. That's the main thing they really need to look for right now.
So Miami to the line. Nice pass to Kaida.
Yeah, that's a guy you want to get involved pretty early on if you want to try and make any dent into this lead right now.
Randall Althor
Miami
says, you know what? We ain't getting back in this game.
Anything you can do, I can do better. They threw him back with a lob.
Pull-up jumper, no good. Kaida with the rebound. Can't put it in. He's got to dunk that. They're out of sorts right now.
Oh, Aldo Medici.
Blue ball for Aldo.
Trying to make something shake in the wing, Kaida right there.
So Kaida puts his second bucket in of the game. Pass inside, Randall Althor. So the beatdown continues. Just Miami getting whatever they want right now, Zay.
Yeah, that's another defensive breakdown again. You can't really allow a team to just waltz into the paint like that, giving up easy points, stretching this lead out, especially when your offense is struggling.
Louisville just got to start knocking down some shots here, getting some of those easier looks that they have had. Kaida gonna go down low to Yost. Inside, no good. Yoshi Medici up with the rebound. He's gonna look to push. Good steal by Dr. Yost. That's maybe what it needed, a little bit more of that.
Yeah, that could easily bring them back in this game if they keep getting those steals and then steals have to turn into points though on the other end. Blocked there by Yoshi Medici on that one.
don't know if I saw it this early, but definitely not playing as good as we know Louisville is capable. Kaida, though, keeps that alive. He's going to kick that to a wide open Johnson, who knocks down the jumper. 38-14. Blaylock in the corner. Going to fire it over to Medici. Three ball is up and good. Bang! They got 41 already through a quarter and a half, which is crazy.
Right.
Butts with the rebound. Fine, a wide open Yoshi Medici. Can't finish at the rim though. Rebound and one for Medici. So second chance opportunity going to pay dividends for him, and he's going to head to the line.
Yeah, the play was a little sloppy. It went off his back, and then he went up. This stick came back up and got it in. So good job with sticking the play there with the Medici brothers right there.
Over in the lane, no good by B there. Buck's going to fire it out to Thompson. Butts again. He's playing 76%. Yowzers to 17. Talk about a tale of. I mean, together they add up to 100 or close to 100. That's rough shooting. I don't think I've ever seen a team shoot so hot and a team shoot so poorly at the same time. Kind of with a little skyhook is good.
Tale of two teams, I guess.
Very little movement. Let's say very little movement. Only one player trying to work his way around. Good defense there in the post by Medici. So Louisville going to have to fire one up right out of the inbounds play here. Here, pin drop.
Trying to be able to get it off though.
What's that? Yeah, 0.3 is just enough, but it's a quick catch and shoot. You literally got to get it in the right spot. Nope. And he hit it too. He didn't get it off in time, but he hit it. That's just Louisville's luck the way it's going here tonight. They're down by 30. I mean, there's no way Miami can keep this torrid pace up. Foul on the play. Maybe this is. I mean, listen. I'm looking at the points against on the season for Louisville. They lit up 666 points of offense. Miami, on the other hand, scored 667 on the season. They lit up in comparison 552, which is pretty close to what Louisville scored, 564. So. Definitely one team a little bit better offensively than the other, and definitely one team a little better defensively than the other. So we're seeing that here with the 32-point deficit. But I don't think, and I don't remember a team shooting this poorly. I mean, they're just.
I mean, yeah, it is kind of rare to see. I mean, yeah, to see teams like kind of shoot poorly, especially in a game like this. I think I've only seen it like maybe one other time. Or is it slow?
Yeah, it's been a hot minute
Nice
since I've seen
three ball there.
a team shoot this poorly. This poorly. What? From outside. I mean, Miami just hitting everything right now.
Firing on all cylinders. They're playing like they should be right now. Another stolen.
Duncan in the corner for three. Bang! Like there's no quit for Miami. This kid, they're on pace for like record numbers. They got 55 through 2 quarters.
Right, they just keep turning on the gas pedal here. They're not letting up at all. E for 3. That's good.
Butts in the lane, floats it in and out. So 55-22, 33-point lead goes inside, and Medici can't get it to go. Butts though comes in. Seymour Butts having a good game.
Yeah, he's having himself a little bit of a night here. Going into halftime here, 57-22.
Yeah, it's been a rough first half for Louisville. Talk to me a little bit about that first half, Zay. Just break it down. Obviously, we know Miami's been rolling here, but break it down a little bit.
But yeah, Miami playing like Miami right now, as the defending champ should. They scored 57 through the first 2 quarters here. They just got pretty much almost whatever they wanted in terms of inside shots, outside shots. There's no really stopping them. Closing on this gap, Louisville has got to be able to work on that offensive game. They can't really rely too much on that defense, especially giving up that many scores there. But looking at that field goal percentage, 77-23, that's a very good telltale sign as to how this game's been going.
We'll see what can be changed in the second half. $57-22. Very solid first half. Yeah, Sports Dude, this is a blowout as of right now. We'll see if Louisville can find any sort of consistency in their offense here. But right now, Miami just getting whatever they want. I mean, and that's evident by the 70-something percent they're shooting.
Yeah, roughly 73, 74%, somewhere around that range. And as they turn over the ball once again here.
I know, I heard you, buddy. Again, it just seems like Miami, everything that Miami is doing here is just a step quicker than Louisville. Louisville just seems like they're just going through the motions, like, let's end our season, you know? Thompson with the rebound off the miss. Hey, Davis, I sent you a DM, buddy. Just to let you know, I sent you a DM. Three ball from Johnson is good. Bang.
got to be able to get more stops here. Those stops lead to runs.
Yeah.
They could potentially be happening here.
Steal by Miami. Miami just, man, they can't do no wrong in this game. This is kind of what propelled them to the championship game last year. Butts for 3, bang. The ref was feeling a little generous on that one. He had a foot on the line for sure, but must have missed it. McDonald's going to drive.
Yeah.
He gets blocked by Medici. Thompson for 2, no good. Stops, pop, and drop, no good. But Kaida for the offensive board can't get the putback to go, though. Those are the ones Kaida's just got to dunk it.
Yeah, with centers like that, yeah, gotta be able to go up stronger than that.
He's got the strength. He's just got to dunk that sucker.
Right, especially with someone who's stronger than you, you gotta counter to try to get to the line.
Well, they keep feeding it to the inside to Kaida. Kaida gonna continue to try to showcase his talents. Don't know if he'll stay with Louisville at the end of the season or if he will be one of those big stud players that enters the transfer portal. I'll be curious to see if that does happen, if this ends up being the last game for Louisville this season. Obviously, definitely a bubble team at 1-7. Certainly the performance here tonight, certainly not something that I think will benefit them with the selection committee.
Yeah, especially in this week, this next couple of weeks being conference tourneys. Yeah, those games, every game matters.
I almost feel like this is like a tune-up game for Miami. Just looking at the schedule. So if Miami holds on here as anticipated, they will go on. That's an interesting second-round matchup in the semifinal for the ACC tournament. Is Miami versus North Carolina. Appreciate that sub. Appreciate that sub there, Mr. Toy. Thank you, sir. Hope you're enjoying your blowout.
Yeah, that would be a very interesting matchup to see.
Duncan pulls the trigger on a 3-ball. It's good.
Yeah, 71 through 3. There's still
a freaking half of the third quarter to go. They've still got half of the third quarter to go here. They're gonna break the record tonight. I just feel it the way this game is going. I mean, granted, 2K is gonna at some point say, all right, you can't continue to shoot to high 70%.
Yeah, this feels like eerily similar to what North Carolina was doing earlier in the season as well.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, assuming Louisville doesn't put on a 50-0 run here, I anticipate Miami to win this game. And the question then becomes Miami, North Carolina. Start looking forward to that one later on this week. Pull up jumper, no good, rims out. Louisville just can't get anything to fall right now. They're definitely on pace to not even, potentially even, be the lowest scoring game ever on there in the CSBA history. So, you don't want to be that team. I think the lowest scoring was 48 or 46. If C-Web was here, I would know. He would be able to tell me the answer. But somewhere in there, as Wichita Henderson drops the shot there, 3 balls, good.
It was definitely inside the line there, but I guess they gave him an extra pity point.
Yeah, without Jay. They're just crushing right now. I did say yeah, I don't know, Toy, I don't know, and I made this, this is a joke, Toy, so obviously, take it with a grain of salt, but I did say at one point earlier in the season, I said I feel like Miami's sandbagging for that 3 seed as we watched Michigan do that a couple times in the last couple seasons, came in at the 3 and went on to win a natty, so at least they did in their second back-to-back championship, so. Man, so I don't think in preseason Miami was where they are now. I think maybe they were. I think they figured out who they were this season versus last season. With the addition of him, Duncan, Randall Al-Thor. So, well, actually, Al-Thor was there this last year. Excuse me. .226 to go here. Nacho Libre in the corner. There's just so little ball movement, so little movement from the Louisville offense in general. I'm not confident that they're going to get there as Henderson drops it. But, it's interesting. Like I said, you have a huge win against North Carolina if you're Louisville. And then come in here and play this kind of game. Is CDC going to pull up for 2? But
they got slightly better of a percentage here, but not really making too much of a difference.
Henderson fadeaway J, no good. I don't want to say Miami went cold here, but they were on. I'd love to see the shooting percentages right now. They were on a bit of a run there for a while. I don't think they missed any shots in about 5 or 6 straight possessions. They've kind of gone cold here the last few trips down, but not on that one has proved me wrong as the floater from Luke Swoop goes in.
Yeah, I don't think they necessarily went cold, but yeah, they did slow down in terms of the offensive output, though.
About 6%, right? They turn like 70% right now.
That's his first personal foul.
I saw dunk inside there.
CDC drives, finger roll is good.
And they have not let up off that gas, and got right where they left off, 9 of 12 in the second half for Miami.
Yeah, this is nuts. It's been a while since I've seen this kind of beat down. But I just hope for Louisville State they can get enough points to not have the lowest points in a game ever, as Henderson misses the free throw. Gets the second to go.
Yeah, they'll probably get, what was it, like 47, 48?
Yeah, it was somewhere, it's like 46 or 48. I don't know the number off the top of my head, so.
Another steal by Miami, going the other way.
CDC get a fire. Oh my God! If that would have went, it would definitely have been just a summation of the night. But Miami up big. We'll see. Can they keep that 70% up? And can they get the scoring record stick around? Watching CSB on Twitch, we're back. Right, we're back.
I heard a lot from Kaida in this game.
Yeah, he's probably been the one lone bright spot for Louisville.
Best shot there by Blaylock. Kind of getting that one to go in.
Butts. Push the tempo here. Gonna fire it up. Yoshi Medici with the offensive board info back. That one's off the glass and good, so.
They're close. Got 6.5 minutes to do it.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. 3 ball is good. Butts gonna get it. Gonna try to push. I can't believe they have 90 already. 6 minutes to go. It's crazy. Backdoor alley-oop to Medici. That's a Medici to Medici connection right there.
Also got the Miami New York game on right now in the background.
Yeah, I know. My son's yelling yes, and they're up. Miami 67-66 right now. For anybody that's you gonna say goodnight to me? I never came down. Never got his medicine either. Oh, he came down? Huh. That's doubting you. That had nothing to do with you. That had nothing to do with you. That was Connor sleeping. That's all I was saying. 94-42. They have not left the building. I'm here for it all, Toy. I'm here for it all. Finger layup is good. So still shooting 72%. Ouch.
They're about to reach 100. They still have a little less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's
This
crazy.
game.
Does anybody remember what the regular season record is? Is it like, well, I think it's like 118, isn't it? In regulation time, I think it was one. Is it 119? Or I knew I was. Hey, listen, for me to say 118 is pretty. This is not my favorite type of game. Not in the least. Not in the least. Yeah, where's Rocky's manager going? Throw the damn towel. At this point, it's just tuning in to see if they get the record. Oh, I was counting them one. 50 Shades of Fire. I don't think you want 50 Shades of me, Toy. Just saying. I've been on the other. I've been on the other side of a blowout. I don't know if I've been on the other side of a 57-point blowout right now, though. That I can't say. 30 maybe is the most I've ever been blown out by as a coach, but. No. Fadeaway is good. 44. Yeah, I definitely hate this for Louisville. I would agree. They're better than this. We know that. I mean, they beat North Carolina this season, so. Medici gonna fire the 3-ball up. Rare miss there. Duncan almost saved that.
Thought he was already going to go and save it. Backed a little bit late there.
Be curious to see what members of Louisville hit the transfer portal next season, if they do, if in fact they do. Obviously, there could be a new head coach regardless. King Misfit stepping down as Butts in Wilt Malone in transition, rather. So you got a hundo. Well, there'll be a roster. May not be the Louisville Cardinals' identity, but there will be a roster.
Yeah, not even just like the bigger names, like just the idea of the custom teams in general. This portal is gonna be crazy.
I mean, they have 3 seniors: Jasper McDonald, T.J. Fox, and Dr. Yost, all graduating. But then you have a bunch of freshmen and sophomores, so will be juniors and sophomores. So still about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 10. So curious to see. Curious to see if they do go anywhere or they stick around with the core. Certainly they're right as a player, right? I don't know right now with 2.5 minutes left to go. Randall Force says no easy buckets. I'm still playing defense. But with 101, with 228, they're not popping them off at a clip that they were earlier. So I don't know if they'll get there, but ouch. ACC definitely got to be on notice now, Zay.
After seeing this one, Miami showing why they're the defending champs.
By the way, it makes me want to go, they're back. Fox. It's good. You hear a pin drop. Even the Miami fans are like blown away right now. Well, we hope the rest of the night the Big Ten can put on a show. We've seen some amazing matchups all season from the Big Ten. We've got Illinois, Michigan State coming up next, followed by Rutgers, Michigan. So make sure you all come back for that. I anticipate those games to be close. Thought this one would be a little bit closer than it was. I still was thinking and factoring Miami to probably win this one, but like I said, with Louisville having beat North Carolina this season, I expected them to put up a little bit more of a fight than they have here done tonight. Well, right now, I think Louisville needs at least one more bucket to be okay. They're not the worst record, so we'll see how that pans out here. Fox from 3-point line, no good. I think they're tied with the record. I think it was 46. CDC. Randolph Thor. So they're not going to beat the record, I don't think. I don't think they're going to get it.
2K has slowed them down at some point.
Yeah, well, I think they did with a minute go. With a minute to go, they ain't scoring like 17, 18 points. It's just not happening. Now the question is, will Louisville get another basket here? And that they do. So they get 48. I think they're okay. I think they do. I mean, I would still feel better if they scored one more bucket, but we're working on getting them on a website. I believe they are in a Google Doc. I believe at some point or another C-Web provided a link. I don't have it handy though, Blue Kush. But it's something that needs to be out there publicly that we've been talking about. So just haven't gotten there. But I know there's a handful of records we just kind of know by heart just because of, and there it is, 50. So that Louisville is safe right now from that. But there's a handful of records I know. We know the numbers. I don't know if I would even call them getting hot now. Voodoo, what's up, buddy? Hope all goes well. So Louisville going to dribble this one out. 103-50. Miami, your winner, is going to go on to take on North Carolina next week. Is a blowout win from Hurricanes. Cat 5 coming through here in Greensboro. Take a look at the post-game comparison and box scores coming up here. Got Michigan State, Illinois coming up next. 9:30. Rutgers, Michigan after that. To go through the highlight reel. Look at the team comparison. It is a one-sided show. 62 points in the paint, 24 fast break points, 14 points off of turnovers. Is there anything? They shot 1% under 70%, Zay.
Right, and they've been shooting 70% nearly the entire game.
Yeah, I'm just looking. The first quarter definitely did them in, but the consistency was just wasn't there. In second school, they were doubled down. It just was not there. Anything else stand out to you?
You pretty much touched on everything. 21 assists to their 9. They just moved the ball around a lot. Like I said before, they were just getting whoever offense on them. Everyone was getting touches here and there.
Toy says, look at the defensive rebounds. That it is going to be that high when you shoot 31%. So I've seen teams. Yeah, 12 boxes too. That's a good call out there. When you do see teams shoot that poorly, it's going to be reflective in the rebounds for sure. Jafari Kaito leads Louisville 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists on 5 of 9. He's probably the guy that was the most consistent. TJ Fox with 10 and 1. Wichita Henderson 9 points, a rebound, assist, 3 steals on a rough 3 of 12. Ouch. 2 of 8 from downtown, too, from him. Paul Johnson, 7 points, a rebound, and assist on 2 of 5. Johnny Ward, the second, 4 points and 2 assists on 2 of 8. Dr. Yost, 4 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal on another. A lot of inefficiency here. 1 of 9. Jasper McDonald, 4 points, 4 boards on 2 of 5. Brandon Burns, 2 points, a rebound, and assist. Joe B held scoreless, and Nacho Libre with a rebound and 2 assists on 0 of 2. Take us through Miami here, Zay.
All right, leading scorer for them, Seymour Butts, double-double here for him, 17 and 11, 3 and 3 blocked as well. Only missed a shot from the floor, so.
Yeah, it did have 4 offensive rebounds too, by the way. Plus 35, ouch.
Yeah, Aldo Medici got 15 points, 3 assists and a rebound from him, responsible for 23 points. Randall Thor with 14, 5, and 2 blocks for him. Yoshi Medici went near double-double with him as well, 11 and 9, filling up the stat sheet as well. Assists, a steal, and 5 blocks for him. So nice showing there for Medici, from the Medici brothers. CDC, 10 points and assists, rebound, 2 steals from him as well. Duncan with 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Sleepy Blaylock, 9, 3, and 4, kind of just filled the stat sheet there with him.
And just to clarify, Oklahoma State regulation 119, highest in a game. That was against Cincinnati last year, season 7. And then Syracuse had 122 against Oklahoma State in a double overtime. So there's your answer right there.
Marcus Thompson was 7, 1, and 4 and a block. Malone with 6, 7, an assist and a block from him as well. They got a lot of blocks. So I've been noticing.
Yeah, they did.
And Swoop rounding him out there with 4 points and 2 assists.
That's crazy. 5 blocks, though, from Medici. That's a great game. Good job by the Hurricanes. Cap 5 comes rolling through Greensboro, knocks out Louisville. They go to 1-8 on the season. They'll be curious to see if they end up making March Madness or not. We'll have to wait and see. Definitely a team on the bubble. Obviously, that one quality win against North Carolina. Potentially, if you're looking at other 8 seeds as a team that might be there or might not be there, we'll have to wait and see who they select. But as Zay, any parting words before we get the Illinois-Michigan State game going?
This is just a tale of two teams at this point. We know Louisville can play a lot better than this, and just going into next season here, just go back to the drawing board.
All right, well, that'll do it for me and Zay here. We'll be right back in about 8 minutes with Illinois, Michigan State. You can watch the CSBA on Twitch.